maybe. I hope. So we are here under the bridge. Still living as homeless. And nobody helps. Selfish people. So, but we are there now. Here. Photovoltaic. 40 volts maximum, 13 amps. It's nominal 33 volts and 12 amps about. And reverse diode. It's part of the resonance system, otherwise the whole resonance is circulating in plus and minus direction, both directions. So main thing, Schottky diode. Then we have middle power Zener stabilized voltage at 20.3 volts about. Then we have USB power, MP3 player, regulation, galvanic isolation, 20 volts comes here. We make a ratio 1/9 of the voltage goes to the comparator. That's more than 2 volts. Then we are stabilizing that voltage a little bit, filtering the high frequency by 10 nano, because the whole system has a really big value of EMF, electromagnetic field impulses. So the comparator gets a stable DC voltage, and also via the condenser the sound, which is a chakra healing music, a harmonic Tibetan harmonic music. Then we have of course some feedback function, checking the voltage of the battery, which we are supplying by this power, and feeding back some extra resonance energy, ether energy, by sub and upper harmonic frequencies. It's a really wide spectrum of harmonic frequencies, and there are more resonance cycles. So all harmonic. Then we have current limit. It's almost a normal method. Then we have RTCT, it's the clocking time. Usually from the reference voltage 5 volts should come a resistor, and then to the ground a capacitor, but we use some tricks here, because we are first of all, by starting the whole circuit at the first moment, we make an impulse by this PMP configuration. When the condenser became its supply voltage, then at the very first moment the condenser means, as we know, a short circuit, so the PNP is conducting us a really short impulse to be able to drive the MOSFET, which is switched by music, modulated by, on the comparator we are modulating by harmonic music, chakra healing music, and after the first impulse it means us it will begin to work like we start the Joule thief. As we start the Joule thief, the self-resonance part, then it will give us back a trigger signal, and we are modulating the timing factor to be on the same resonance. And as the comparator is always changing the voltage by this sound signal, the duty cycle is also changing. So the tact we can synchronize the tact, and we are modulating the duty cycle. As the duty cycle changes by the harmonic music, it means as that the power supply on the power input of the self-resonance Joule thief resonance cycle, the power input will be also changed from about 20-30% to maximal 70-80% of duty cycle. Here it means as maximal 80% of the power supply voltage. By changing the power supply voltage on the self-resonance Joule thief, we are changing also the resonance frequency, the self-resonance point. Then second phase, or second most important part, is the nano/microsecond converter, high frequency, high voltage PNP transistor. The job of this transistor to make us from the trigger signal, which is always more than 90%, normally on the Joule thief almost 100%, 97-98%, comes to the impulse converter. So from 98% we are able to make maybe less than 1% of the trigger signal, the opening signal of the transistor. Like that we are able to make really short nano/microsec impulses, and this is one of the main keys of the door to the heaven. The short nanosec, microsec impulses, because the primary coil is not conducting any ampere, any power, by only opening to that in microseconds or few hundred nanoseconds. It's not able to conduct power, but it's able to get the voltage, and by applying voltage on the primary but not allowing draw any current, it means as the coil will still work and coming in resonance with the ether, because the back EMF power is nothing else but the answer of the ether around us. So it's coming in resonance with ether. You will get the same way the back EMF power. And then we pulse back. We use this free energy, back EMF power, the ether, the answer, the gift energy of the ether. We are pulsing back to LC, resonance crisis. As you can see, it's all in harmonic and subharmonic resonance with the primary. It means as the lambda, the wavelength of the primary coil's resonance frequency is lambda. So we have to measure with a really special, precise induction meter. We have to measure the exact value, the precise value of the primary coil, and compared to that we have to make 4 times longer, 4 times higher, twice higher, a half and a quarter inductance. Capito? It's all harmonic. It's subharmonic and upper harmonic frequencies. ChatGPT has confirmed that lambda/4, for example, is one of the main keys of heaven. This method is using also Capanazzi generator, the lambda/4. And it's not enough. We are producing high voltage, harmonic resonance, chakra healing, high voltage, 15 kV plus, 50 kV plus, magnets, neodymium magnets, facing each other, placed at ferrite core complex. So on that ferrite core, the harmonic source transformator, we have Tesla bifilers and quadrifilar coils. In the middle, I have attached also another one magnet, which will be grounded, earth grounded. Also the negative side of the high voltage chakra healing, ionizing transformator, also grounded. Should use 2 separated ground, at least 5 or 10 meters distance. Earth ground rod 1, earth ground rod 2. By that we are pulsing the positive ions and the positive energy via the magnets, which are pushing the energy into the middle of the transformator, and we are grounding it from the middle. So it means it has to be forced through the wall, ferrite complex and all the coils on that. The all power. And we are using the ground, which means as an extra energy, if we are lucky, because we are pulsing it. Never ever forget, it's already a few hundred nanoseconds, nano/microseconds. It's converted by impulse driver system. It means that high voltage coil is using that impulse and just boosting it up, you know. But it will also resonate, have some resonance, and really huge back EMF answers of the ether, pulsing by nano/microsec, and producing here extra back EMF power. It's brutal. Yeah. So these sparks will be really sharp, fast, really fast, and all resonating by the music, healing, Tibetan resonance music, chakra healing music. And of course, with the back EMF of the high voltage side, the high voltage transformator, the flux in the ferrite core will be also changed. So it means the high voltage side plus the back EMF of the high voltage will be coming in resonance with the already self-resonating Joule-Thief circuit. So the secondary transformator, high voltage part, and the middle voltage part, the Joule-Thief, they are giving us one system, and that system we attach to the clock signal, so that will all come in resonance, and we will see how it will work. And other one inventions of me, of course, we are using the bifilers and the quadrufilers on those coils. We will use rectifiers, high voltage, ultra fast rectifiers to bring back the extra energy to the battery or to the power supply, the solar panel. And maybe we should use some buffer condensers, high quality buffer condensers. So another one invention of me is, it's 3 years old. As you can read, this is a high efficient electrolysis system. Idea after Nikola Tesla's bifilar pancake coil and Stanley Meyer's water powered strand buggy, because that is using tubes in each other to ensure the resonance, and he is also using bifilar coils to amplify the resonance. And my plan is to build it up not with tubes but inoxidable net. And I want to use gold and titanium dioxide, to be more precise, titanium dioxide. Gold as anode and titanium dioxide as cathode, and we will, as you see, it's a three-dimensional system. Of course, the purified urine comes into the bottle, the purified urine or salt water, and as you can see, this is the concept, this is the configuration of the bifilar pancake coil of Nikola Tesla. You see, Tesla's coil. I just made it three-dimensional, and that's why it will work really, and most efficient, because it's already connecting to ether. And yeah, that idea was to drive also by music, cello music, so classical cello music, and by high side switching MOSFET circuit, digital amplifier system, drive the bifilar coils and make a loop of back EMF pulses. Because we are able to make loop of the back EMF impulses if we use high side switching MOSFET or half bridge driver system. It's also modulated by classical music or cello. Cello has also many harmonic frequencies, and the spectrum of the cello is about able to drive that size of electrophysical object. Yeah, because it is about 30 centimeters high and 10 centimeters wide. Yeah, and the ultrasonic vibrator to keep clean the surfaces and better energizing the liquid, the purified urine, pre-energizing. Yeah, it's drive your car by urine. With 1 liter urine we can drive about 50-70 kilometers, so it means 45 miles only by 1 liter of urine. Understood? At least 45-50 miles only by 1 liter of urine, making HNO, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, oxygen, HNO from urine and HHO from salt water. And again, we have to purify the urine first, filtering, to not get biomaterial. Don't put biomaterial, only the chemical liquid into the system. So we should combine this driver high voltage system with that. This is the most important two of my inventions or ideas, others say it, the most important my ideas. So peace and never give up. And to show you how I am living now, if we can call it life, I don't know. Thanks Lord for everything you gave me and your protection and love. I don't know how long I am able to stay here among these satanic bio-robots and all the demons here in Vienna. No fucking idea, but they are all psychos. People have no soul, people have no God in Vienna, so they are dangerous. And this wall Zionist and Khazar. That is the tuk-tuk which I want to buy. That is a tuk-tuk. Almost the same model I wish to buy to be able to modify mio mini caravano. So like that. Like that I could take that, because this is my mobile shelter. I am living in that since about 5 years now. I could take that part of my mobile shelter and put at a tuk-tuk, put it on a tuk-tuk and make another one, a second mobile shelter to achieve to the tuk-tuk. That will be the base of the second mobile shelter achieved the modified mini caravano. So like that I could save my son. He is 2.5 years old now, 2.5 years young, alias Gabriel. I could save him. He is now in Hungary. I wish I could raise him and save from this fucking world. Oh, pardon, one of my... I just have forgot to say, show you. This is the so-called, I named it TTT, Tesla Twin Towers, because if you take a look at it, secondary coil, primary coil, secondary coil, primary coil. It's all symmetric. But look at that trick. Instead of the top load, we have not the metal ball which all the scientists, hobbyist scientist people are using, the metal ball. We are using bifilar pancake coils as top loads, so the resonance will come, still come, but not in between some metal ball which we cannot use for nothing and the primary, but in between the pancake coil, the bifilar pancake coil, and the primary. So all the energy will pushed and forced to the pancake coil, also on the other side, and they are in opposite phase with each other, so 180 degrees opposite. They are pumping the energy, they are making us a really strong standing wave and circulating wave. Standing, pushing wave and circulating wave, because of the spiral of the coil, the form. By that we have also capacitance and a really high ion energy going to the output coil, the third bifilar pancake coil. And it's a little bit more complicated, but I could explain it maybe next time. There we have also a condenser plate, just like this, almost the same like this. This is also a condenser plate. Two metal plates facing each other, and in between plastic isolation. So two metal plates up and down, and in the middle we have plastic, and it gives us a special high voltage ionizable condenser. So all the ion power, all the electrostatic power will be reflected to this condenser, and the bottom side we will ground with real earth ground. This is the plan of me. There is in this bifilar we have the third cable connected to the upper side of the plate condenser. It's also fun. And there we have some aluminum tubes to be able to tune the system, and we can also move the primary along the secondary. And otherwise the secondary is also bifilar, so I have two layers on that. I have two layers secondary. The second you cannot see because of the paper isolation, but there are two layers of the secondary. The ending of the first secondary is coming to the, this is really interesting, it's coming to the fluorescent tube here. The output of the fluorescent tube, the other side, is going to the bifilar's middle. Like that we are amplifying the ion power by gas, by neon gas and vacuum. The vacuum and the neon gas is also connecting to the ether in the air. So it's also an amplifier, that tube. As you can see, it's all symmetric. And not at least, we have also a spark gap. So the few hundred thousands volt, the more hundreds of thousands volts will come via the gas vacuum tube, the gas tube, and the spark gap will also have. So, and the basic idea is also to drive that by noise, wide spectrum. By noise, wide spectrum. I could easily attach the primaries, otherwise they would be connected just parallel, or maybe in series, but better parallel, I mean, we will see it. So we can apply the voltage on the primary from that high voltage transformator, maybe. And I just forgot to show you the moment. How it looks in the real life. Oops, sorry. This is how we are living. Here inside is everything. Electrotechnic, electronic, monitor, TV. It's not a TV, it's a monitor. But this is the harmonic source transformer. You can see on the plan. These are the magnets. In between the magnets we have also flat copper coils. And this is the ferrite core complex. As you can see, special wounded coil system. Almost symmetric, but you have to put always some asymmetry into your system to work better. So these coils we can directly measure by with lamps or no idea, something put on it, or high voltage diodes and buffer condensers, capacitors. So yeah, this is the plan. We could save the power, use the power from these coils to drive the primaries, for example. Why not? And there is also a television, otherwise. I have repaired it in the last summer. This is for protest. If I open this plan, I open it, I uncover the television, I can project, I can show to the people preachers around the world, Christian preachers, Jesuit preachers, whether more exact said, believers, on that. I can project, show to the people on that smart TV. So this is how I am living, yeah. In that direction is Vienna. The fucking this is the Donauinsel, the place of drug parties and corruption, drug parties and sex parties and satanic rituals. Not good people. So, like that. That's my mission. Stop Hunger Games. Stop pedophiles. Stop pedophiles. Pizzagate. Deep State. Hunger Games. Zionism. All the shit. Save our souls.